We are at the Autodrome Hermano Rodriguez for the 17th race of Season 2 of the SCRL Red Bull Formula 1 Series for the Mexico Grand Prix. The number 12 of Nick Kennedy, our Season 1 champion, will be leading us to the green. Starting beside him is the 77 of Bryson Hill. Points leader Zachary Fitzwater Sr. will be starting in the 8th spot. His closest championship rival, Riley Spurley 2, will be starting in the 15th spot. In the Prix Season 1, Tuttle won this race. And in Season 1, Colin Dryberg won this event. Dryberg is starting 7th. So we will have three races to go in this season, including this race. We have 2 races to go after this at Kyalami for the South African Grand Prix, and the season finale at Suzuka, excuse me. Suzuki is the bike. Suzuka is the track. So Mexico City, we've used this track several times in this league. It's been fun. And now it's time to get down to business. 3 races left in this season. And not only is the championship up for grabs, but the driver who wins the championship will get to decide what we do after the Formula E champion makes their pick. So, yeah, there's a little extra incentive for the driver that wins the championship. You get to pick what series we do next. No other league does this. And now for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off. This time we have no cars having trouble at the start like we did at Estro, where Trevor Collins did not even complete a lap due to a broken piston. So it comes down to this. 3 races to go in the championship. Can Season 1 champion Nick Kennedy come back and score his 2nd straight Formula 1 championship winner? We've never had a back-to-back champion here in this league. Kennedy trying to become the first ever. It's a very cloudy day here in Mexico City. 8 laps the distance. And there's a green flag. We're racing for the 3rd time here in the Formula 1 Series at Mexico City. You see Bryson Hill being pushed by Tony Newman, trying to get him around Nick Kennedy. Off into turn 1. Bryson Hill still fighting hard on the outside. Now the inside, Kennedy with a huge run going through the S's. But Bryson Hill with a huge run on the outside takes the race lead from Nick Kennedy. What a power move. Battle for 2nd. Here comes Tanner Hill, a former 2-time race winner in his own right, trying to go for 2nd. And he will take it. Yes, he will. So Kennedy will lose 2 spots within the first lap. We still got a long way to go, 7 to go when you get to the line. Check out our championship points leader. There he is. No, right here. There he is. And he is in front of Riley Spurley Tube right now. Right? Yes, he is. Riley Spurley Tube is way back there outside of the points range right now. While Fitzwater is in points range. You see the 6 Colin Dryberg, the defending race winner of this race, got around his teammate, Steve Larker. And leading the first lap will be Bryson Hill, the first time he's ever led here in Formula 1 competition. You see Tanner Hill making a peak, not able to gain any spots. Here's David Solomon trying to go around Tony Newman, former 2-time race winner in this series. Not able to get around him. There's Melbourne race winner Trey Wright. Oh, he got a crash, big one. Whoa. And the caution is out. We're racing it back. And Riley Spurley was not involved, so he's able to gain some spots. But he's still outside points range. Bronson Hill making his way through that turn. He's got a good advantage over Tanner Hill. Into the final turn. Down this long front stretch. And it'll be Bronson Hill leading us to the caution flag. There it is. As the field catches back up, we'll take a look and see what brought out the first caution of the day. So here's the cause of caution. Carter Friesen racing in the 12th spot, right behind Steve Larker. Looks like Joseph Huffman. Nope. Carter Friesen tried to pull to the inside, but got run over by Joseph Huffman, sending Carter Friesen for a spin right in front of Riley Spurley. So Spurley was able to avoid that crash. Then we go right here to Cassie Dent. She's off track just a little bit. She heads to this turn, and you got a car in the grass. That's Ty Dent. Cassie comes to this turn. She wheel hops it, and she just loses control. Almost takes out Spurley. Patrick Smith nowhere to go. Gordon Smith nowhere to go. Ty Dent nowhere to go. And here comes Carter Friesen, and bam, he hits Gordon Smith. So that's the cause of caution. We have a multiple car spin and turn, I believe this is 3. That's the cause of caution. We'll take you back to the restart. And we are back. We're going to get this race restarted. Excuse me. With 4 laps to go, we will be officially at the halfway mark. Cassie Dent is the only car out of the race due to that accident, so we have 21 cars still in this race. Bronson Hill is our race leader. Second is Tanner Hill. Third is Nick Kennedy. Fourth, Tony Newman. Fifth, David Solomon. Sixth, Trey Wright. Seventh, Zachary Fitzwater, Sr. Eighth, Sebastian Torres, last car that will score points as of right now. Ninth, Colin Jubberg. And 10th is Marcus Sasachi. So Bronson Hill, brother to Tanner Hill. Well, the two brothers work together. Tanner Hill has already won twice this season. Bronson Hill looking for his first career SCRL sanctioned win. Can Nick Kennedy get around the Hill brothers? Can Tony Newman get around the Hill brothers? What about Trey Wright? Anything could happen. As we will have 4 laps to go here at Mexico City. Valuable championship points are on the line. What do you do? Do you help your brother, or do you go for the win yourself? We shall see. We're back to racing here in Mexico City. No passing before you get your line. Now you can. You see Tony Newman's not wasting any time trying to go around on the outside of Nick Kennedy as he heads towards turn number 1. Tony Newman trying to complete the pass. He easily will, so move Nick Kennedy back to 4th. Bronson Hill with a great jump over his brother. Tony Newman to 3rd, of course. You see Trey Wright has gained a spot. Fitzwater, he's about to lose a point to Sebastian Torres and Colin Dryberg. And they're still fighting hard. Nope. Fitzwater will stay in front of Torres. Back up front, Tanner Hill continuing to block Tony Newman. As Solomon has gone past Nick Kennedy, so Kennedy has fallen behind. His championship hopes are slowly fading away. I mean, he is ahead of Zachary Fitzwater Sr., but you need to go for maximum points if you can. And meanwhile, Bronson Hill has pulled away from his brother, Tanner Hill. David Solomon in the Toro Rosso entry, currently in the top 4. Good run for him. So Kennedy has fallen back to 5th. Battle for 2nd. Tony Newman trying to go around Tanner Hill trying to get a run in turn 2. Nope, not going to do it. You got to wonder if Tanner Hill is blocking for his brother, like Gordon Smith did for Marcus Sasachi earlier in the season. It's not team orders, but it could be brother order. Well, not brother orders, but he's just trying to help his little or older brother try and get that first win. Battle for position. Nick Kennedy trying to go around David Solomon for 4th. Not able to do it. In fact, he might lose a spot to Trey Wright. Nope. Fitzwater currently in last in points. Colin Dryberg has moved up to 8th. Sebastian Torres back to 9th. He will not receive points. While Spurley Tube is way back in 15th. So Spurley Tube will not receive points. That is bad for him being in 2nd in points. It'll be 2 laps to go for Bryanson Hill. If a caution comes out, the race will be over. Battle for position back here. You see Sebastian Torres trying to go around Colin Dryberg. Not able to do it, though. Single file, everybody's riding up. Now we got battle for position. Zachary Fitzwater with a huge run on Trey Wright. This will be for 6th. And he will easily clear. Back up front, Bryanson Hill with a 2-second lead over his brother Tanner Hill and Tony Newman. You see Nick Kennedy trying to get 4th from David Solomon and the Toro Rosso entry. And Zachary Fitzwater Sr. has moved up to 6th. That'll be important with 2 races to go. He wants to have more than a 25-point lead. If you do that, he can lock up the championship 1 race early. Because 25 points is the maximum amount of points you can gain in 1 race. Bryanson Hill leads him into the final turn. No challenge from his brother Tanner. Off the final turn. White flag 1 lap to go. This race is official. We will not have a yellow flag finish. Battle for position. Here comes Ty Dent trying to go around Roger McLaughlin. This will be for 14th. Whoa. Well, we had drivers scrape, but nothing's too serious. Can Zachary Fitzwater get around Nick Kennedy for 5th? This will be an additional point if he can. He dives down in. And he will clear Nick Kennedy. Wow, what an aggressive move. Back up front. Bryanson Hill took the lead early from Nick Kennedy, our Season 1 champion. That was a huge boost of confidence for that driver to pass one of the greatest Formula 1 drivers of all time. And he has led every single lap with his brother right behind him. This will be a great day for the Hill family. Nick Kennedy trying to pass Zachary Fitzwater back there, but he's not close enough off the final turn. He's going to do it. Bryanson Hill, with his brother right behind him, will score his first career win here in the SCRL Red Bull Formula 1 Series. He wins at Mexico City. Rest of the drivers crossing the start-finish line to finish their lap. And we have yet another first-time winner here in this series. And a 1-2 for the Hill family. Here are your race results. Bronson Hill scores his first career SCR Red Bull Formula 1 Series win. Second is his brother Tanner Hill. Third, Tony Newman. Fourth, David Solomon. Fifth, championship points leader Zachary Fitzwater, Sr. Sixth, Nick Kennedy. Seventh, Trey Wright. Eighth, Sebastian Torres, the last car who will receive points. Ninth, Colin Jebberg. And 10th was Marcus Sasachi. Riley Spurley Tube, second in points, finishes way down in the 15th spot. We had 21 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. One driver was out. That was Cassie Dent, out due to a lap 2 crash. Well, that is it for Mexico City here in Season 2. We'll go to victory lane for the very first time in his career with the number 77 car of Bronson Hill. Here are your point standings after the 17th race of the season at Mexico City. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is still our points leader. He has a 9-point lead over Tanner Hill. Third is Riley Spurley, 12 points behind. Fourth is Nick Kennedy, 13 points behind. And fifth is David Solomon, 16 points behind. Sixth is Sebastian Torres. Seventh is Colin Jabberg. Eighth is Ty Dent. Ninth is Marcus Sasachi. And 10th is Trey Wright. 11th is Tony Newman. 12th, Carter Friesian. 13th is Bronson Hill. 14th, Steve Larker. 15th, Joseph Huffman. 16th, Gordon Smith. 17th is Jack Halleck. 18th is Roger McLaughlin. 19th is Cassie Dent. And 20th is Richard Torres. 21st is Trevor Collins. And last in points is Patrick Smith. That is your point standings after the 17th race of the season in Mexico City. We will next see you for round 18 at the Kyalami Circuit for the South African Grand Prix. And until then, keep the hammer down and we'll see you at the track.